Hello, I'm Jeff Siegel. Welcome to Big Cat Saturday at Santa Anita. Welcome to SantaAnita.com as we go over all 11 races on today's program. Don't forget, early first post today, 12 noon, so get there early. Tremendous program, lots of top-class racehorses, some very important stakes races, and lots of wagering opportunities. The first race, however, does not really present one of those. It is a 6.5 furlong claiming event, and number 6 on your program is a Trumpet Player J, who is the 5-2 morning line favorite. He is taking a rather substantial class drop for Doug O'Neill. He's clearly the best horse in the race. What isn't clear is what his health is these days. He actually is coming off a decent sort of run for 32,000, shows up for 16. Sometimes these class droppers just win for fun as expected. Other times they disappoint. Almost all of the time they are underlaid, and this could very well be the case with Trumpet Player J. So rather than try to guess and trying to figure out whether he's the same horse today as he has been, I'm going to pass the first race. Don't really see anything that I really like to beat him, but I don't really trust him. So certainly a good race for me to sit out and pass. There are better wagering opportunities later on in the program. Second race is a maiden race. Number 2, Chico d'Oro, is 8-5 on the morning line, and he's liable to go a lot shorter than that. This is a colt by Medaglia d'Oro from John Sadler's barn. Very impressive in his debut, although he was beaten, but that was a very fast, highly rated race. He was far clear of the third horse and earned a tremendous Beyer number in the high 80s, one which, if repeated today, should land him in the winner's circle. There are a couple of firsters in here that warrant a little bit of a look. Number 6, Dubber, is a Bob Baffert firster with a series of good works. He might be able to run some. But really, Chico d'Oro is going to take something really special to beat him, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him go close to 6-5 or even money. You can use him as a rolling exotic if you would like, but Chico d'Oro looks like a standout at a short price in today's second race. Moving to the third race, this is a maiden claimer, maiden $30,000 tag. Not a lot of quality in here. I think the winner will be one of 3 horses. Number 1, Classy Lion. Also number 7, Rockin Harbor. And number 10, Diamond Touch. I think that's the contention, those 3. Classy Lion is coming out of a straight maiden race. First time for a tag play. You know how effective those are. So Classy Lion, inside speed, switching to Talamo for Cesar Dominguez, and with speed figures that would allow him to win at this level, he looks reasonably solid at 4-1, although the rail is no bargain. Number 1, Classy Lion, a major contender. Number 7, Rockin Harbor, has been a money burner, and this is a gelding who just doesn't seem to want to finish. Now, he can lay fairly close. He's got enough tactical speed to be within range. Hasn't been able to punch it in. I'm not sure you want to trust him, but he has numbers that could win, and he wouldn't have to improve all that much to win. So at 9-2 in the morning line, you might want to toss him in your exotics. And number 10, Diamond Touch, is a horse that should run well here. Again, he was a decent second in a fairly fast race for the level last time out. If he improves just a little bit here for Sadler, he's right there. Should get a good stalking trip outside. So use number 10, Diamond Touch. He's 4-1 in the morning line. So I don't really have any great feel for the race. I don't really like any individual horse. But if you're looking for some horses to use in your rolling exotics, I think you can get through reasonably well with either number 1, Classy Lion, number 7, Rockin Harbor, or number 10, Diamond Touch. The fourth race is the Santa Anita Oaks, Grade 1 event. Zazu, who came from off the pace to win the Las Virgenes at the expense of Turbulent Descent, and gets a chance to verify that race. Now, that was a weird race. It was so fast early. 21 in small change, 44-1. The race had to be won by a closer, and Zazu and Turbulent Descent had every chance to run their race, and they did. I didn't find any real excuse for Turbulent Descent. Maybe she needed the race, but she just got flat beat by Zazu. But both of them were certainly the benefit of a fast, blazingly fast race shape that kind of played right into their hands. This is a 5-horse field. I'm not really that keen on wagering on anything here other than a long shot in a small field, and that would be number 4, Kilograeme. Now, I don't know whether Kilograeme is good enough to win. She is undefeated in 2 starts. She's done everything asked. She actually came against moderate fractions and won, beating a very good filly in Rumor last time out. That was a good race. Whether or not she's up to beating this group remains to be seen, but Zazu, Turbulent Descent, they're going to be short. Turbulent Descent is even money. Zazu is 2. I might try to beat them both with a 10-1 shot in a small field. That's number 4, Kilograeme. It's no big deal, but it's maybe worth a gamble at a price. That's who I'll play in today's 4th race at Santa Anita. The up-and-coming, maybe untested, but very talented and promising number 4, Kilograeme, give her a chance to upset the apple cart in the Santa Anita Oaks. Fifth race is the Clocker's Corner Handicap. It's a 6.5 down the hill race for fillies and mares. Two standouts here, obviously Unzip Me. Now, she has to carry 125 pounds. That's number 8 on your program, Unzip Me. Just a brilliant, durable, classy 5-year-old mare who is certainly among the best, if not the best, older turf mare sprinting grass horse in the country. But you have to keep some respect for number 7, Reba is Tops. What a pro is she? She doesn't maybe have the brilliance of Unzip Me, but she's got so much class, obviously loves the course, loves to win. Coming off maybe her best race ever, Reba is Tops will be rolling in the lane. But the pace scenario, once again, looks favorable for Unzip Me. Even though she's got to carry that high weight, she looks like the right one. At 8-5 on the morning line, number 8, Unzip Me, to beat the second choice, number 7, at 7-2 on the morning line, number 7, Reba is Tops. Unzip Me over Reba is Tops in today's Clocker's Corner Handicap. Sixth race, Exclamation event, fillies and mares, non-winners of 2. Not a lot of quality here. We'll go 3 deep in our rolling exotics using number 7, La Chantress, also number 9, Mo Cheese, and number 11, Imperatriz. And if you want to go even one deeper, throw in number 12, Lutess. Obviously, this is a spread race for rolling exotic players. Any one of the 4 could win. La Chantress is 1 for 24 with 13 seconds and thirds. So she gets there close. She doesn't seem to want to win. I would use her in your exotics with regards to the exacta, trifecta, or superfecta. Can she win? I suppose she could. Can you trust her? Obviously not. But she is a contender, number 7, La Chantress. Number 9, Mo Cheese, has got good, recent, consistent form for Rafael Becerra. She should be right in the hunt once again. Won't have to improve all that much to win at 4-1. There's some value there. Number 11, Imperatriz, has been freshened since November, but she's training very well for AC Avila. She could be ready to pop. And then number 12, Lutess, is coming off a nice maiden 20 win. She should fit well in this non-one as a 2-12-5 spot. Outside draw on Bejarano for a saddler. Going to get a great trip. She's 7-2 and worth using. That's number 12, Lutess. Kind of a spread race. 7, 9, 11, and 12 for me. Again, no real strong feel as to who I think should win the race, but I think you can get by using those 4. Seventh race, 6.5 down the hill, claiming event. Here, another race that I think you have to spread. I'm going to go 3 deep using numbers 1, 3, and 10 on your program. Number 1 is Take a Hard Look. Number 3 is Exclamation. And number 10 is Galleta, Monstruo. So 1, 3, and 10 in a real grass grab bag. Again, all 3 of these horses have a license to win. Number 1, Take a Hard Look, is now going to be having to leave from the rail. He won a pretty good starter race last time out for Doug O'Neill. He was a good stalking position. A win down the hill is a positive, even though he's probably tackling tougher today. I give him a chance right back. He's 12-1 in the morning line. I think you got to use him. Number 1, Take a Hard Look. Number 3, Exclamation from the Jeff Mullins barn. Second off the claim. He was a decent third down the hill, beaten less than a length. He has good tactical speed. Again, won't have to improve all that much. Rosario rides him back. Use number 3, Exclamation. Also use number 10, Galleta, Monstruo. He was a closing third last time out in a slightly tougher race down the hill. I like that effort. He was a big price that day, 45-1. Certainly outrun those odds. Another Doug O'Neill trainee who looks like he's on the right track. Give him a chance to make the last run, 8-1. I think you got to use him. That's number 10, Galleta, Monstruo. So 1, 3, and 10 in a wide open grass grab bag in today's 7th race at Santa Anita. 8th race, maiden special weight, and we're going to use 2 horses here, numbers 3 and 7. Number 3 is Liberal Arts, 7 is Kingpin and Ryno. Good exacta box here. I prefer number 3, Liberal Arts. This is a colt that ran very well in his only start last summer as a 2-year-old Del Mar. Had some trouble early on, came around horses and finished well, was right in the hunt. I don't know what happened to him since then. We haven't seen him since then, but he's come back and trained well for Sadler. Colt by Tribal Rule, retains P-Val, rode him last year, and I think you're going to see Liberal Arts run a smasher. 9-2 in the morning line, that's a good price, we'll take it. That's number 3, Liberal Arts. Kingpin Ryno can run as well. He should benefit from the extra distance of the 6.5 furlong trip. And he likes to sit back and maybe make a run. I think he'll improve as well and has that good recent race under his belt to give him maybe an edge. Kingpin Ryno must be used as well. So 3 and 7, preference to number 3, Liberal Arts. We'll use them both in our rolling exotics. The 9th race is the Kilograeme mile on the grass. The 2 standouts as far as I'm concerned here are number 2, Fluke, and number 4, Caracortado. They'll most likely be the 2 favorites. Interesting that Joe Talamo rode them both last time out. Talamo winning the Thunder Road handicap with Fluke, but he also won the Sunshine Millions Turf with Caracortado, and I assume that he had his choice, and he opts for Caracortado. But both horses more than capable of winning a race like this. I thought Fluke was brilliant last time out. Got a great stalking trip, came around horses and won very nicely with a triple-digit buyer number. Caracortado earned a slightly better buyer speed figure in the Sunshine Millions Turf when he beat the usual QT. So either one could win. Fluke's got more tactical speed. Caracortado perhaps a better late kick. Whoever gets the trip can win, so I'm going to use them both. 2 and 4. That's number 2 Fluke, number 4 Caracortado in the Kilograeme Mile. Moving to the big cap, the 10th race, and it doesn't take a genius to come up with the favorite as the likely winner here, and really I think you're going to find Twirling Candy continuing his brilliant form, absolutely sensational winning the Malibu, and looked great winning the Stroob. Now the question is, can he go a mile and a quarter? I think he can, but he's going to have to sit second because I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that First Dude, now in the Baffert barn, is going to try to make the running, and he can be very tough when he gets in front. And First Dude, who was who just missed in the Preakness last year, they tried to rate him in the Sunshine Millions Classic in Florida. That did not work. Now he's in Baffert's barn. Marty Garcia takes him out. He's going to let him roll, and that should give Twirling Candy a good target to chase. I think it's going to be a parade. I think First Dude makes the lead. I think Twirling Candy stalks him. We have our race at the quarter pole. I think Twirling Candy can get the best of First Dude, and I think that's the race. Pretty much it. Twirling Candy over First Dude in today's big cap, 4-5 over 5-1, and 2 outstanding horses, including Twirling Candy, who's only been beaten one time, and I think he will continue his winning ways in the big cap. 11th and final is a mile turf race, very difficult allowance race. If you're playing any kind of rolling exotics like a late pick 4 or a pick 6, use as many as you can afford to use. The horses I'm looking at here are number 3, Don't Mess Around with Jim. Also looking at number 6, Renegade Storm. Number 9, Mark the Bench. And number 10, Lodi Red. If you want to use more, go be my guest. It's that kind of grass grab back. Don't Mess Around with Jim. Popular at the claim box, claimed in his last 2 by Atticus. He had success on the grass before. Inside draw, switching to Pedroza for new trainer Doug O'Neill. Don't Mess Around with Jim should get a great trip. He's got every chance at 4-1 to win. Number 6, Renegade Storm, freshened now since January. Had a couple of months off and a 1 run off another long layoff. So he's been kind of spotty in terms of his recency. But Marty Jones has this gelding in good form, and with Bejarano riding him back, he should be a very strong late threat. So use number 6, Renegade Storm. Mark the Bench is coming off a nice win down, a nice second place effort, I should say, down the hill. Made the running that day, got worn down late. If he gets loose on the lead in this race, going a mile, he could be tough. So use number 9, Mark the Bench. And finally, number 10, Lodi Red, for Joel Rosario taking over for trainer Sean McCarthy. Disappointed last time, didn't get the best of runs. Key off his race before last, and that was a good one. So Lodi Red has a chance. 12-1 with Rosario, throw him in. He's got a chance to maybe blow out the tote board and get you a nice exotic payoff. So that's it. Basically, those 4 horses in your 11th and final, numbers 3, 6, 9, and 10. Great program today. Great card at Santa Anita. Enjoy Big Cap Day out at the Great Race Place. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Best of luck today at Santa Anita.